Okay, so basically, we're running this on a moat file, which basically means, because usually in 50-star runs, we do a trick called moat skip at the start of the run, which basically lets us clip under the water and go straight into basement. But the trick is, it's hard, but like it's mostly just inconsistent. But like it can be done, but it's not great for races because somebody can miss it and then lose like 50 seconds at the start of the run for no reason. And it's not really that great, so we're just doing it from a moat file, which basically means we're doing it from a file that's already been drained. So the actual times that someone is going to be getting is probably about 2 minutes and 21 seconds approximately, longer than they actually are. But yeah, so that's why the moat's going to be drained when the race does start, because we're just kind of it's just for, what do you call it, just for convenience sake, pretty much. And yeah, I think they're about ready to start now. I'm gonna be counting down in a minute, so. Okay, and they should be starting in a minute. Just okay, and Emily's oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to explain. So basically, PunchSh0t is running on Wii Virtual Console, which saves about 1 minute 15 seconds over DS because loads. So he'll be starting once his timer reaches 1 minute 15 because he can't, just to make it more fair. So Emily is entering Lethal Lava Land and just going for, I guess, the volcano star first. And oh, okay. I thought she was gonna go for what do you call it? There's you can technically long jump over there and lava bounce onto the pole, but it's a bit inconsistent and not everybody does it because and also it's a race, so you don't necessarily want to do that. It only saves like 3 seconds or something. But regardless, gets a star, and I think PunchSh0t will be starting now. Yep. Okay. So he'll catch up over time because of loads. So they're because we were thinking about how to do loads, and it's just best to do it at the start because then we have a. It gives a nicer thing at the end of the run, but I don't know. Okay, but anyway, Emily getting the second star in Lethal Lava Land, and PunchSh0t just entering it, deciding to do reds first rather than volcano, and pretty clean. Not really much to say about it. Reds is a pretty fast star. It's not really that hard. You just have to take a straight line and not think too much about it. Emily messing up a little bit on that 7th red coin, but ultimately, still gets it. Not really that hard of a star. PunchSh0t going for the volcano star now. Just doing the same, just safe strats. Perfectly fine. It's a race, And not opting to do the side flip. Interesting. But, okay. And yeah, just getting it just the same. Emily going in for another volcano star, I guess. And yeah, not quite getting the fast pull grab there. Just missing it by a little bit, but because the thing is in this game, when you side flip in that kind of way, if you land on the pool at a certain point, you can basically skip the pool grabbing animation, which saves a bit of time and is ultimately faster. And I mean, it doesn't say lose that much time to miss, so I mean, it's just generally a thing you would go for. But anyway, Emily entering Shifting Sandland, getting tornadoed, so that's not great, but you know, happens to all of us. Oh, nice save. Getting the star. Klepto. And oh, that's not good. Death from Emily in Shifting Sandland. That's, hate to say it. It's never good, but regardless, PunchSh0t messing up a little bit there. But, okay, so Emily is back in Shifting Sandland, looking a bit better than last time. And yeah, just taking her time to line up the jump. No, oh, PunchSh0t bonking on the wall. And, you know, Emily just getting the star without dying this time. Okay, so PunchSh0t also going for Klepto. You know, pretty fine. Haven't really seen any major mess-ups from PunchSh0t so far, or Emily, to be honest, other than that death. But, oh, Emily going for an interesting strat for Pyramid Star, but, you know, I can respect it. Yeah, so Emily finishing up Shifting Sandland there, and PunchSh0t not too far behind. That death in Shifting Sandland, kind of a little bit costly. Oh, PunchSh0t also going for the safer strats. Nope, I can respect that. So Emily just exiting the course because the thing about moat skip is usually in this game, when you enter a level, or rather when you enter the castle for the first time, you have to go and like catch a rabbit to get the key to unlock the castle door. We don't ever get that in 50 Star because we just use moat skip and exit course in order to get to the castle. So that's why you see like the dialogue of what usually appears when you first enter the castle in the middle of the room, because we're just exiting course. Anyway though, Emily and PunchSh0t both in PSS now, and Emily getting, can't really see what time it is, but you know, looked fine. Getting the sub 20 star first, I guess. And PunchSh0t getting a 14. That's pretty nice. For Yoshi time, you know, sub 15 time. Yeah, pretty epic. So Emily entering Sunshine Isles. It's a stage not in the original game. It's one of the new ones they added. But it's just a small one. It has a few silver stars to go around, collect all 5 of them, and to get a larger one. So they're not doing, they're just doing normal strats, no shell strats, because technically if you want to, there is a strategy you can use where you use the shell to ride around and get all the stars, which does save a decent amount of time, since getting the shell skips, when you collect silver stars with a shell, it skips the star get animation that happens when you get a star just normally, or a silver star normally. So it's a decent bit faster, and also shell just moves faster. But it is a bit of a difficult strat, so not many people, people do some parts of it with shell, but not many people do all of it with shell because it's difficult. But anyway, so they both have 8 stars now. They look almost in sync, but PunchSh0t is probably in the lead now because of he does have the loads advantage. And and they're both in Goomboss Battle, which is stage you unlock Mario in, because in this game, you start off as Yoshi, but you have to get 8 stars in order to unlock Mario. So since we got the first 8 stars from the basement, we're just going to be, getting, fighting Goomboss, and it's a pretty easy boss. You just throw the egg at him and just lick the Goomba from behind him, just spit at him again. It's not very hard at all, unless you mess it up horribly, which has happened a few times. It's fun. But, both Goombosses going pretty well. Really any problems there? So yeah, they'll both be unlocking Mario, and we'll be using that for the rest of the run. Because as much as we all love Yoshi, he's not very useful in 50. Doesn't really have much use. So they'll just be unlocking Mario and using him for the rest of the run. So yeah, Mario is the best character in the game because he's just generally the fastest in terms of speed. His jumps are the highest. He can wall jump. He's definitely like the best one overall. But yeah, so they'll just be re-entering Goomboss because we're gonna get a switch star here, which is just very quick start. It's not very long. So we're just going to be getting this and then exiting course. Emily getting the ledge grab, but yeah, so we'll just be getting this and immediately exiting course because it's the fastest way to get out. And now I'll be going to Whomp's Fortress, which it's a very fun stage that everybody likes. Literally, very easy stage. No, yeah, this stage can be a bit challenging. It's very easy to lose time here if you're not very much practiced on it. But neither of them doing charge strats, so just doing normal ones, it's fair enough. Because there's a mechanic in this game called Y run, which basically, when you charged the Y button, which you hold when to run, it lets you charge up a run, and this is basically kept for, you keep a run stored for 30 frames, basically, which is about a second, and basically it doesn't run out, it only runs out while you're walking on the ground. So when you're in the air, you'll still have all the speed. So Y run comes with a variety of uses, but mostly it's used because it gives you a higher jump. So there's the strat, for example, for these first 2 Whomp's Fortress stars. If you charge Y run and do them there, you can actually jump and dive over the wall, so you don't have to do that ledge grab. But yeah, it's somewhat useful. And Emily trying to do a trick called pause clipping, which basically she gets it, but the way it works is basically when you pause the game in some areas, the camera will zoom out and unload some things for like a frame. So if you pause the game on a certain frame while ground pounding above, say, a cannon hatch, it allows you to clip through it and enter it early. PunchSh0t getting it first try, pretty good. And, just grabbing that real quick. Yeah. But, PunchSh0t messing up a little bit there, the slope climbs. Because unlike the original, I don't know why it's doing that strat. That's the Yoshi strat, not the Mario strat, but okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Finally got that. But, yeah, so Emily doing 100s now. And for some reason, PunchSh0t isn't doing that as 12th star, I guess. But, regardless. because generally it's better to do the 100 coins as your 12th star, because it lets you, if you do it, and if you spawn both the red coin star and the 100 coin star at the same time, and then collect the 100 coin star, it will basically give you an opportunity to skip the text that plays for whatever text it plays there. In this case, it's the 12th star text. So it saves about like 2 seconds. It's basically just after the text for the star goes away, you just mash A and B, and if you get it on the right frame, you just you skip the text and save a few seconds. But you know, it's not that hard, but it's just like something you go for because there's really no reason not to. So yeah, you know, Emily doesn't get it, unfortunately, but you know, not really that big of a deal. It's only 2 seconds. But yeah. So PunchSh0t doing an interesting strat for Switch, but you know, I can respect it. Don't usually go that way, but you know, every day you learn something. So I don't know what their star counts are right now because I can't really. Okay, so PunchSh0t's at 15. I don't really know what Emily's at. I think probably around the same. I can't really tell. I can't see her bottom screen, but you know, yeah, I can't see her screen, so I can't really tell. But anyway, PunchSh0t doing hundreds now, I guess. But Emily doing Wild Blue, I think. Yeah, okay. So she'll just be, you know, one of the fastest stars. They're just do a side flip, you know, grabbing the pole, you know, as you do. So not sure if PunchSh0t is gonna make what cycle he's gonna make here. Yeah, he's not making motorcycle. So I guess he'll probably get the second cycle, or maybe not. I don't know. PunchSh0t's having a little bit of trouble with these slope climbs today. Okay, so PunchSh0t can bike cycle, which, as you all know, best cycle. My favorite, you know. It's very cool. But, regardless, I guess Emily going for the Switch star now, and, you know, PunchSh0t just finishing up 100s, I guess. You know, like that. So, I'm not sure. Is that Emily done? I'm not sure. I can't see their star count right now, so I think that's 16. I can't tell. Yeah, I guess it's 16. So, oh, PunchSh0t is 17, so I think that will be him. I think he'll be moving off from Womps now, yeah. So he'll be going to Peach Secret Slide again for the Mario one, and Emily just finishing up Womps, going for Owless, which and she gets it just fine. Cool. PunchSh0t looking pretty fine. Okay, looked like it might have been able to miss, but you know. Okay, nice time again. Another 14. Pretty epic. Very clean PSS from PunchSh0t. Emily backflipping over the rail. Very nice. Best forward movement. So PunchSh0t going for the question mark switch. It is actually slightly faster to do the question mark switch after Bars in the Dark World, because I think it saves a little bit of time because you don't have to turn around to look up. But I'm just doing it before Bars in the Dark World, I guess. But you know, it's not really, it doesn't really make a giant difference, just a little bit faster. But you know, getting it pretty well, which is good because flying in this game is it's not the greatest thing. Oh, okay, so that's why he's doing it first. So yeah, you don't need to press this question mark switch in 50 stars since it's not necessary, but it does make a few things easier. So Emily is going for question mark switch now too, and PunchSh0t entering Dark World, which, you know, everybody's favorite stage, really. You know, very fun. Literally 0 chance of dying, obviously. I mean, how could that happen? But, you know. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. So, a death from PunchSh0t. Kind of, you know... Oh, Emily missing the question mark switch. I don't know what you're gonna do about that. She's gonna re-enter. Nope. Okay, so she's just gonna do it without the question mark switch. So, I guess she's just gonna go for that. And okay, so we get to see the epic Fat Mario. You know, he's very cool, very chunky. So this is a bit of a slower strat, but it's a lot easier than normal Dark Worlds, which is why a lot of people do it. Even though it's not really that good for 50, since you really don't need to press the question mark switch. But whatever. Regardless, you know, PunchSh0t going fine with the Dark World so far, other than that death at the start. But at least it's just a death at the start, not the end or anything. So you know. Yeah, it's not very good if you... Oh, okay, I thought Emily was gonna... thought she had just been amped off there for a minute. Anyway. So, PunchSh0t making it up, getting the star just fine. Emily getting triple amped. Very cool. Oh, barely missing the cycle there. But... PunchSh0t getting the switch star, so... That'll be him done with Dark World, because we don't actually need to fight Bowser in the Dark World. Oh, Emily dying. Oh, that's... Yeah, I hate to see it. That's a really bad death. That's... Oh. Yeah, but... Yeah, we don't actually fight Bowser when he's in the Dark World, because, you know, we don't exactly need to unlock basement since we already have it. We can just enter there from... castle grounds. But yeah, so PunchSh0t, you know, just starting off CCM with CCM 1, which, you know, interesting choice, but it's fast enough star, I guess. Emily's having a little bit of trouble with that, but you know, gets it. And you know, PunchSh0t getting the star without too much trouble. Emily not getting amped this time, which is cool, you know. Never like to be amped, it's not super fun. Oh, never mind, she still got amped. Whatever. Anyway, PunchSh0t doing the penguin star, you know. And just ground pounding, you know, smart move. And bring it to the penguin. There is actually a faster strat for that, where you land on the penguin, and you don't have to actually pick up the smaller penguin to get her to recognize it, but it's somewhat inconsistent because the mother penguin is not exactly the most, you know, she's just not really very responsible. She just doesn't recognize her baby sometimes, even when it's right in front of her, so it's very cool. You know, everybody loves it. PunchSh0t going for an interesting strat here. Okay. Usually that's not what people go for that star, but you know, fair enough. Backflip strats, kind of pog. And Emily gets finished up with Dark World and starting CCM, and PunchSh0t is going to BBH now. So, yeah. And going for an interesting courtyard booze route, but groin pounding every single one of them. Damn. Oh, there we go. We got a kick. With another groin. Oh, got the groin pound. Pog. You know, very cool. Courtyard Booze is a very cool star. Everybody loves it. Very fast. Very cool. Nothing bad about it. Okay. Oh yeah. So Emily doing the usual strat for CCM. Oh, missing it off a little bit, but you know, still doing fine. And oh, PunchSh0t doing one of the epic tricks, mansion wall kicks that I getting it. And it looks like he okay, no. Perfection isn't everything. Okay, just going for a backup, I guess. Just getting the book star instead. So yeah, I guess I'll try matching wall kicks. The next one. Oh, okay, interesting strat. Usually we just kick the first 2 books at the same time and then get the 3rd one after, but you know, that works too. Emily having a fun time with courtyard booze, you know, because everybody loves that star. You know, getting hit a few times, you know. Overall, everybody loves it. A lot, truly. Yeah. But going for mansion wall kicks again, so hopefully he gets it this time. And he gets it. Very cool. Yeah, so yeah, mansion wall kicks is an interesting trick. But looks pretty cool. It's a bit hard, but you know, it's a cool trick. Everybody likes it. I mean, that's not true. Okay, whatever. But you know, it looks cool. So I don't think Emily will be doing mansion wall kicks. So I don't know if she's actually doing the balcony star or not, but you know. Okay. So PunchSh0t, you know, exiting and basically resetting the game because this is the fastest way to get to the castle grounds. So now I'll be doing a pause clip, as you saw earlier in One Fortress. I'm going to be using that to clip through this block, which normally you need Wario to access, but you know, as we don't exactly get Wario in this in 50 star, or really any category other than 150. Okay, so Emily getting the pause clip a lot faster. PunchSh0t probably on his like 7th try or something. I didn't keep counting. It took a lot, but you know, just to be jumping over there. And they're about the same thing, although I think PunchSh0t has 1 more star than her because I don't think Emily got mansion wall kicks, so PunchSh0t I think is tail technically in the lead, as well as loads, so yeah, the difference will become a little bit apparent once they get to HMC, because I'm pretty sure that's where the extra star that Emily is not getting because she skipped mansion wall kicks, so I think she'll be getting an extra star in HMC. And maybe we'll get to see some Wario gameplay, which would be hype. You know, everybody's favorite character. Literally the best in the game. You know, just because he can't jump properly doesn't mean he's not cool. You know, everybody loves him. And PunchSh0t deciding to get the Toad first. Interesting choice. You know, avoiding punching the Toad. Very cool. Good for him. So Emily just going for the 5th leaf allowance star, just going for the triple jump strats. I respect it. You can also do that with a side flip, which I don't know what strat. Oh, yep, there we go. So that's the other strat for it. You can also do a side flip there. You know, side flip is a bit faster, a little bit better, but you know. All depends. So okay, so here we go. So Emily's going to be doing an extra star in HMC because she didn't do mansion wall kicks, and okay, I guess PunchSh0t's doing another star here too. What? Oh, okay, okay. I think he accidentally entered HMC. Or did what? Oh, he forgot to select star 5. Okay. Okay, I don't know PunchSh0t's route. It's not the usual. Oh yeah, because he doesn't do mirror clip. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we got some Wario gameplay from PunchSh0t. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, just getting an extra star here. And Emily talking to the toad, you know. Both of them avoiding punching Todd. Very cool. You know, peaceful, you know. Peace is always the answer, as they say, you know. You don't want to punch Todd. You never, you know, it's just the right thing to do. So anyway, they'll be entering Lethal Avaland for a second trip because, well, the Lethal Avaland has a lot of fast stars, but, you know, since you only technically need 4 of them as Yoshi in order to get to the 8-star door fast enough, you only really need to get 4 of them. So you'll be doing the other 2. They'll be doing the other 2 fast stars as Mario because it's a bit faster, although, or at least for this route, it is. But you know, both having a pretty good bullies, you know, which is good. That star can sometimes go a bit wrong. You never know what can happen with that. I mean, it's not inconsistent, but you know, it sometimes gives you problems. But you know, regardless, Emily. Oh, okay. She did the bully star with Mario. Okay, interesting choice. You don't usually hear about that. People don't usually do the bully star with Mario, but you know. Yeah, so PunchSh0t doing the other volcano star is Mario, which is what people usually do, but yeah. So just doing the safe things, you know, fair enough. So both finishing up with Lethal Avaland. I don't actually know who's in the lead right now. I think they're about tied because they've... No, they aren't though. No, because PunchSh0t's I think still a star ahead. So yeah, I think PunchSh0t's still in the lead. But and also he has loads. So, but yeah, overall, you know, both runners not doing too bad with this. You know, pretty good race so far. You know, not too many mess ups. Only like 1 death from Emily at the start, and 1 from PunchSh0t over here. So you know. Fairly equaled out. Just be getting DDD chests. You know. I think if I remember right, in the original there was like another chest there, but in this version there's only 3 chests, so it's a bit faster. Although swimming is not faster in this game. Swimming is very slow. The only character who's good at swimming is Luigi. His swimming is very fast, but every other character's swimming is not very good. And God forbid you try to do swimming with Wario. Like, oh god, you don't want to see swimming with Wario. It's not pretty. But you know, again, the Manta Ray Star. You know, it's hitboxes actually work in this game. You know, unlike the original, so you know that's nice. It can still be a little bit inconsistent from time to time, but you know, overall pretty good. Emily moving her DS away from the camera, putting a little splice in there. You know, just swapping out the DS model. You know, a bit suspicious, but a little bit. But anyway, both going to get the sub-star, which is the slowest star that we get in 50, but we have to get it because it moves the Dire Dogs back for us to access Fire Sea. So kind of have to get the sub-star, even though it's like a 50-second star, when pretty much all of the stars in 50 are under 30 seconds. So, you know, just kind of something you have to do. And Emily going for the back sub, you know, fair enough. Okay, both runners going for back sub. You know, that's fair. Side sub is a decent bit faster, but yeah, it can sometimes be a bit difficult for some people, but you know, back sub is safer, I guess. And you know, no lag in this version, so it's, you know, it's cool. But okay, so Emily entering Fire Sea, and hopefully she will not die at the end of it like she did with Dark World. Because that's never a fun feeling. PunchSh0t, interesting strat, no lava bounce, you know. Okay. So, okay, only getting the second coin, no problem. Pretty epic. You know, both of them with a fairly decent fire suit so far. Not really too many mistakes or anything. Fairly fine. Not sure what cycle they're gonna make. I think they're both doing... Yeah, they're both doing the slow cycle. Yeah, because depending on how you work your camera at the beginning, you can get a faster cycle, but it is a bit more tight. You know, you do have to practice a bit to get it consistently, but yeah, so... Okay, PunchSh0t nearly getting there without damage, but getting stuck on the lava a little bit. Emily also suffering a bit with the lava, but you know, not dying, which is good. You never want to die at the end of Fire Sea. It's not a fun feeling. It's never fun, especially when you haven't collected the star yet. But you know, both spawn and switch star, and getting the red coin star. So pretty much in sync, except you know, not really a proper sync. Did he get? I think PunchSh0t hit the amp and the lava at the same time. Oh, Emily. Nearly dying there. 1 health. Oh. Oh no. PunchSh0t, no. Okay. He is... That did not look good. I think he was gonna die. But anyway. You know, neither dying, which is good. You don't want to die in Fire Sea. It's not cool. But anyway, so the father fight, pretty easy. You just grab him before he even hits the grind, because, you know, fun. I thought Emily was going to miss the throw there, but, you know, both getting the throw fine, so that's cool. So, we'll both be heading upstairs pretty soon. So yeah, got the key to upstairs now, so they'll just be re-entering Fire Sea and exiting out. Because, you know, it's the fastest way to get back up, because, you know, as we didn't do the Bison and Dark World fight, we can't exactly go up through the basement. And, I mean, even if we could, it's not very fast, so, you know, it's faster to just exit course. Well, you know, looking pretty close right now, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't see the star counts for sure, but I am relatively sure PunchSh0t's a star ahead. So, you know. But, you know, it's a fake sync, but, you know, it's still... So, I think this will be the elevator star first. Oh, PunchSh0t with the bonk. Kind of a little bit cringe chomp, but you know. Oh, he is having a bit of trouble here. In the sign. Goomba. Yeah, oh, PunchSh0t. I'm mad. Damn. Okay, going for the top of the town first, I guess. Damn, that was an interesting one from PunchSh0t. You know, Emily just doing the backflip strats because, well, you know, they're safer. So it's generally better just to go for them if you're not like super confident with the side flip one. But regardless, PunchSh0t getting the side flip this time, thankfully, not messing up. And that might have equaled it out a bit now, because I think they're about even now, because you know, after that mess up and what dry rolled from PunchSh0t, star counts are a little bit more even. I think PunchSh0t might be still slightly ahead, but you know, the loads difference is kind of evening out as they are closer to the end of the game now, so there's not as much time for loads to save. So we'll have to see once we get to really near the end. The load will not matter as much, and it will be a much more like crit to what their actual positions are. Anyway, going into THI, you know, both of them opting to go to the tiny island first, which is an interesting choice, but you know, most of the time you go to the big island first because it's a bit faster, I think, but you know, not really that big of a deal. As long as you don't, you know, mess up horribly, it's generally not too big of a deal. Anyway, both getting star here. Emily getting the Piranha Plant star now too. And PunchSh0t going for the top of the mountain rather, not tower. Emily punching the Piranha Plants, kind of a Chad move, not gonna lie. It's a little bit Chad, like, I mean, most people just kick them, but like, you know, asserting their dominance, you know. Very cool. A PunchSh0t nearly long jumping off the tower. That would not have been good. Just like, never want to see that. Oh yeah, so Emily going to the next star here. The one star we're doing on the big island, which is just the switch star. And, you know, kind of feeling side clicks there a little bit from Emily, but, you know, not that big of a deal. PunchSh0t also feeling the side kicks, you know, very cool. So yeah, Emily entering just fine. PunchSh0t also doing fine, I guess. You know, taking his time, but you know, kind of have to. It's a little bit more of a interesting star. It's somewhat easy to die here if you're not careful, but you know, usually it's not that big of a problem. Anyway, they're both finishing up THI now, and going on to TTM, which has the potential to give either of them a lot of time loss, because sometimes TTM just isn't fun. Sometimes it just doesn't like you. It just sometimes you just feel one of the stars in a horrible way and lose like 40 seconds. It's just how it is, especially TTM Reds. TTM Reds just sometimes doesn't work, and anyway. So I think Emily going for TTM Reds first as PunchSh0t. Both looking fairly okay. And oh, nice backup from PunchSh0t. The mid-air jump, which is a thing that you can do in this game. When you're sliding off a platform, you can technically do a mid-air jump. Because you're still the game recognizes you as in a grounded state. This isn't very useful for most things. I think the only trick where it's really used is SSL cancel, if I remember right. But that's a very hard trick that nobody in this tournament will be using, because basically only Ruba does that. And, you know, it's not fun. But, you know, still, both of them getting reds finished without too much problem. Pretty good. Taking the time to line up it, you know, fair enough. Star is a bit faster if you don't take the time to line your shot up like that, but you know, lining it up does make it a lot more consistent, so you don't have the chances of PunchSh0t not doing TTM the top one. Okay, interesting choice. Yeah. Fair enough. Can't pause clip from a single jump. Anyway, regardless. Gets the pause clip. Emily having a TTM moment. Everybody loves it. Yeah, PunchSh0t doing fine. And Yeah, PunchSh0t at 48. Yeah, so I think PunchSh0t is pretty solidly in the lead now by about, I think, 2 stars now. Plus still a little bit more of loads is probably going to save, so yeah, I think he's fairly solidly in the lead now, but he's getting stuck in the snow a bit there. Slow him down a bit. Emily doing the swag backflip, but a little bit trouble. Third try, you know, not that bad. And shooting up there, getting the star. Slow grab, but you know, still. And PunchSh0t on his last main star, bully star, and that PunchSh0t is at 50. So now all he needs to do is basically just go do endless stair skip and hope he does good on that and not feel it, which you know, PunchSh0t is, you know, he has a very interesting history with endless stair skip. It's his favorite trick in the game, I'm sure. But you know, hopefully he does not mess that up, as that would be not great. Lose like a pretty solid amount of time. But yeah, so I'll just be charging up while I run here, and doing a triple jump wall kick against this tree, and then ground pounding. Oh, that's not good. I think he's just. Is he gonna go for it? I'm not feeling good about this. This is. Oh, he pulls it off. Okay, I was afraid he was gonna die there, but good going. Actually pulls it off. Okay, so successful in the stair skip from PunchSh0t. Okay, so Emily's doing a trick called mirror clip, which basically lets you clip through this mirror to get the star on the other side. PunchSh0t does not do this, because it's not like this trick, so, you know. Or else, okay, so yeah, PunchSh0t, he's in the endless stair room right now. He's just trying to find the entrance to Bowser in the Sky. Lining himself up. Can probably just do that with the touchscreen, but whatever. G-Star. Okay, so entering Bowser in the Sky. Emily coming in fast behind. And getting a ledge grab, very cool. So, yeah. Maybe Emily can catch up if, you know, Bowser throws are always a thing, you know? They can sometimes go very wrong or good, depending on how you do them. Nope, they're very cool. Okay, anyway, okay, Emily getting on the stair skip pretty good too. Good to know. So I don't think there's too much of a difference here. PunchSh0t hesitating a little bit there, but getting the triple jump dive, pretty epic. Not grabbing the bomb ones, cool. And just doing the safe. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I mean, at least he didn't fall all the way down. You know, Emily entering now, so hopefully this does not. This would be very unfortunate for PunchSh0t if he grabbing the bomb. Very cool. The skills. But yeah, so taking the safe route here, PunchSh0t not really going for the triple jump strat, you know, just, you know, fairly safe. And, you know, doing the long jump, not getting Goomba'd, very cool. And entering the Bowser fight as Emily close behind. Not really that much. This is definitely still could go either way depending on how PunchSh0t's throws go. So,
bye-bye.
Oh, he gets one. Emily coming up, but you know, PunchSh0t's already got one. Aiming with the touchscreen, I guess. Oh, and two. Damn, PunchSh0t's got nice throws. This would be a 3 for 3 in a race. Maybe. Oh, a 3 for 3. Very epic. So, with that, PunchSh0t has won the race with 47-30. Very nice. And Emily getting her first throw. But yeah, with the moat file time added in, that's about a 49-51, I think. But, you know, pretty good time. Sub 50, you know? Still fairly epic. So, yeah, I mean, that's... that's basically pretty much it. We just need to, you know, once Emily finishes up, which I think will be soon enough. And oh no! Bowser falling down off the level somehow. Very cool. Don't really know how that happened, but you know, re-grabbing Bowser, hopefully making the last throw, and there we go. Emily finished too. So, pretty epic. Yeah, Bowser's a bit weird sometimes. Just sometimes his gravity is just weird and he just goes farther or shorter than he really should, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. But anyway, so that is the end of the race, I guess, now. So the runners want to come in for an interview, I guess.
Thank you all. We have to do something special for you.
So
listen, let's bake a delicious cake.
Okay.
For my heroes.
Okay, so, I mean, now we're getting the close-up footage of Emily's screen. Close-up Mario face, pretty epic. Yeah, so... Yep. Okay, so... guess whichever one of Emily or PunchSh0t wants to come in first, I don't know. But, you know, if they want to come in at any point, or, you know.
Special for you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Hi. So, yes, it is. Yeah. So, interesting race.
Oh, that was a close one.
That was very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about the ending. Like, I was watching the stream, which obviously was like, delayed by about 30 seconds to my actual gameplay, but it was an exact sync going into Bowser with like delay.
Oh, dang. Wait, which Bowser? Oh,
The final Bowser, like the end of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't really an exact sync. I think you were about 20 seconds. Or
Yeah,
so.
I'm saying,
I don't actually.
yeah. I was just behind exactly the time of the delay.
Yeah.
So I was watching and doing the throws as I was. Yeah, he got perfect throws. I couldn't catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ESS. Like I wasn't expecting him to get ESS. So.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, me neither.
I thought you were going to die. I thought you were just gonna fall off. I mean, I kind of expected you to go in like TTC or Rainbow Ride, just to get your health back up. But you know, you see
I
it.
couldn't take. I don't think I could have taken the time loss.
Yeah.
That was very close. I was hoping you would have to go into Rainbow Ride. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I took 2 deaths like right near the beginning of the race, but I did play really well to catch up.
Yeah. I missed changing missions in the HMC switch, and I had to kill myself.
Yeah, I was very confused because I thought you were just like doing a different star because you just like went down and then we were just kind of like going like just messing around. I was like, wait, what is he doing?
My brain was like, I was like buffering.
Yeah. But
I should have died like
basically once I died, I was just hoping
times.
PunchSh0t messed things up, and you messed up a few small things, and I played well. Like I caught up a little bit.
Yeah, like
you didn't mess up any of the big tricks. Like I was hoping you would mess up mansion wall jumps, like diamond.
I did.
He did.
I got second try.
Mansion wall jumps wasn't perfect, but he didn't fall off the mansion or anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was a really close race. And
yeah, I should have died like 5 times in Fire C.
Yeah. I saw your Fire C. That was interesting.
Oh my God.
I think he was at 1 health at one point. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was just at the end of Fire C. I was just worried that both of you were gonna die. Like it was, you know, Fire C is a fun stage.
It's the worst split. It's probably worse than Bits.
Well, I guess I'm going back to 80 star now. Or homework. No, I should probably go back to homework. Yeah, GG's PunchSh0t.
Yeah, GG's.
You're going up against Poppy Bob next, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose that.
Have a chance.
Yeah,
maybe.
that would be cool though.
Yeah, Poppy Bob 80 is much better than homework.
Wait, did this time actually beat Bobby's race time? The last race?
I don't know.
Oh wait, he went up against Skiko, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did he? I don't know.
Wait, no, he was against Liberty.
Oh, yeah, he was against Liberty. Didn't he get like a 48?
Yeah, he had a couple deaths in that run. That's all I went.
Dang, I would have beaten him.
You just have to hope hope he gets a similar run. And don't mess up ESS.
I was very nervous, like just this entire day before this race. I was practicing, but yeah, dying in SSL.
Yeah, I forgot you died.
And then what? Dark World?
Oh.
Dark World's the stage I practiced the least. That was
yeah. I saw your death in Dark World. I forgot about that. That was.
I practiced it right before the race, and I missed that. Like I didn't get that. I died there. And
that's a lesson. That's a lesson here. Never practice anything.
Yeah, exactly. Practice is overrated, really. I mean, like at least you didn't kick off the stage when trying to get the red point star. Yeah, that's that. Imagine doing that. I mean, like.
I
died in Dark too, but at the beginning to burn strikes.
Yeah. It's more of a quick death.
A really short death. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Maybe I'll come on to commentate a race, especially if it happens in the morning and no one else wants to wake up. Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
Thanks for commentating, PunchSh0t. You did a good job.
I didn't commentate.
That was.
Sorry, thanks for commentating. I think you did a good job. Thanks for commentating my last race, PunchSh0t. You did a pretty good job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. There's two. I'm PunchSh0t too. You know, I'm just his clone. You know, I just commentate a race. You know. Yeah, basically, it's basically essentially the same. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
But yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Shoutouts to the chat. Except you, Justin. I'm just kidding. All right. Bye.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya.